Hi everyone, my name is Fan, and today I will give you a presentation about Starbucks Coffee Company tax avoidance. As you know, Starbucks Coffee Company, founded in 1971, is the world's leading retailer of the specialty coffee, roaster, and the owner of the Starbucks brand. Its retail products include more than 30 kinds of the world's top coffee beans, handmade espresso coffee, and many coffee hot and cold drinks, fresh and delicious pastry, and various coffee machines, coffee cups, and other commodities. In June 1992, Starbucks successfully went public as a first professional coffee company, which rapidly promote the company's business growth and brand development. The company has more than 12,000 coffee shops in 37 countries in North America, Latin America, Europe, and the Middle East and the Pacific Rim, and employs more than 117,000 people. For a long time, the company has been committed to providing customers with the best coffee and service, creating a unique Starbucks experience so that Starbucks stores around the world become a warm and a comfortable third living space. In addition to the world in addition to the workplace and the living place. At the same time, the company continues to give back to the community, improve the environment, and rewards its partners and coffee farmers through various CSR activities. Due to its unique corporate culture and philosophy, Starbucks has been named the most admired company by Fortune magazine for many years. For the past 3 years, Starbucks has consistently reported a loss in the UK financial statement and paid no income tax. But market analysts have declined the UK business profitable. Starbucks has opened 735 stores in the UK since it opened 1998, using legal tax avoidance strategies. 3 billion in sales was made, but only 8.6 million in income tax was paid. Starbucks can so blatantly avoid tax in UK, mainly by using the following tax avoidance method. First, the handcrest of Starbucks stipulate that all Starbucks opening in the UK and overseas should pay 6% of the annual sales intellectual property fee to the Starbucks brand of the Starbucks Group. On the other hand, it reduced the taxable income of Starbucks in the UK. On the other hand, it transferred the intellectual property fees to the country with a very low tax rate, and includes the taxable income of Starbucks in the country, so as to pay the relatively low tax. Second, the coffee beans used by Starbucks in the UK all come from Starbucks Coffee Trading Co. Ltd. in Switzerland. Before arriving in UK, the beans are roasted by Starbucks roasting companies in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. In this process, Starbucks in the UK will pay the excise free to the two companies in Switzerland and the Netherlands, which will reduce the taxable income of Starbucks in the UK and transfer the funds to Switzerland and the Netherlands, where the tax rate is very low. Third, Starbucks in the UK uses the intercompany borrowing to transfer profits to low-tax country to avoid tax. Last year, Starbucks in the UK financed almost all its expense by borrowing money, and paid the interest of £2 million to the country owned by Starbucks Group. In order to prevent the occurrence of such events in the future, based on its institutional theater, Starbucks' tax avoidance behavior is based on the fact that it has a complex organizational structure systems around the world, and it is this company's it is this complex organization structure system that Starbucks uses to avoid tax. Institutions are defined as regulatory, normative, and cognitive structure and activities that provide stability and meaning for social behavior. Institution includes law, regulations, customers, social and professional norms, cultural ethic, and so on. Therefore, simplified and unified organizational structure system can make Starbucks reduce the use of the complex organizational structure system to achieve tax avoidance to a great extent. Based on the theory of legitimacy. Based on the theory of legitimacy refers to the extent to which organizational actions and socially accepted by various internal and external stakeholders, and are consistent with the prevailing norms, rules, and beliefs. Starbucks tax avoidance will form a better role model, make the local government revenue lost, and make the major multinational companies to imitate Starbucks using the organizational structure and the various tax law loop of the tax avoidance leads to the deterioration of the market competition environment. To complete with the systems of legal enterprise survive pressure. First of all, Starbucks should strengthen its internal auditors and establish departments to conduct self-supervision, starting from internal self-supervision and cooperating with the external supervision to reduce tax avoidance. Recommendation on tax avoidance by multinational companies. Firstly, for the company's own tax systems. For the country's own tax systems, the improvement of its own tax laws and rules is the most important. The main behavior of multinational tax avoidance enterprises is to take advantage of their own complex transactional organization structure and exploited the loop of the local tax laws. Therefore, local laws need to adjust and amend the tax rules to of the intangible asset. Second, tax rules for the whole of the world. First of all, the whole international community needs to set up the relevant organizations through the way of external supervision to supervise the behavior of the multinational companies. Needs the various countries under the trend of the economic globalization improve their own taxation systems, advising international tax rules, make the international tax rules establish an international tax organization, for example, members and non-members cooperation, and promote the perfection of the tax systems unification to avoid by the state to give preferential terms, make the international tax rules towards unification, reducing enterprise multinational tax avoidance behavior. In order to achieve sustainable development global and improve the imaging of the organization, Starbucks has chosen to be characterized by reducing inequality and gender equality as its development goals. Last month, Starbucks announced that it have achieved 100% gender and racial pay equality for all American employees and pledged to do the same for its overseas operations. According to Starbucks, minorities make up more than 40% of its American workforce. Starbucks is committed to creating a safe and friendly environment for its customers. In 2018, Starbucks declared that employees in the same jobs and pay equally regardless of race or gender. It has taken Starbucks nearly a decade to level to the pay of its employees. From the point of the view of institutional theater, the behavior not only can set up the enterprise image more conducive to improve the form of the internal structure. At the same time, Starbucks can be a better public image to attract more customers, earning grosses, get more money. Meanwhile, for the perspective of stakeholders theater, the stakeholders will to get a great benefit from the Starbucks. So that's all my presentation. So thank you.